How's everybody doing today? So we've got a bottom bracket match here between Cassio and Madu. Pretty excited for this one. We've got a Battle of Brazil here. Madu with a 3402 PB in this game, Cassio with a 3417. Both like easily capable of getting a 33 in this game, so pretty excited to see what happens here.
Okay, I think I've got audio working. Hello. I am also here to help do commentary. My name is Green Mario, here with Fasta, if you said that earlier. I don't know.
I did not, but yes, that is who
Yes.
I am indeed.
Got a best of 3, right? Cassio and Madu. Yeah, Battle of Brazil, good way to put it. Very close, similar PBs. And I think we're gonna get rocking and rolling pretty soon here.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like the racers are ready. Let me go ahead and get them counted down. Alright, we should be underway shortly here. So, this should be a fun one. I've been looking forward to this for a while. This is a double elimination tournament, and we are in the bottom bracket. So, the loser of this match is done for the tournament, which, I mean, these two runners are incredible, so we're getting pretty deep in the tournament for one of these two to be out. The winner goes on to face Prizzy in the
Losers finals, right?
I think so. I don't know what it's called exactly, because there's still one more person to drop down from the winner's bracket to face the winner of that. I guess that would technically be the losers finals, but I don't know. It's the bottom bracket something. I don't know. Semifinals, this is quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals sounds about right, because then they have to play a match to play the loser, and then that's the losers finals.
Yeah,
So
all that to say,
it sounds like quarters.
all that to say, there's a lot of good matches left coming up in this tournament. Yeah, so we're underway here. Both runners going to do top for. Ooh, Cassio's timer didn't start. Oh, well, there it goes.
A little late there, but it seems like they started close to the same time. It's like a 3-second off or something, but...
Yeah, let's, I'm trying to remember how this works. Is that how you do it? Sorry, I'm technologically inept. Okay, there we go. So I just, that should be, like, roughly synced, but obviously the timer's going to be a little off, but hopefully they're synced enough for this to work.
Yeah, I don't think that's too bad.
Yeah, probably like 0.2 or 0.3 off or something. It was like 3 point something.
Yeah.
Anyway, so these two runners have, like I said, they're both 33 capable. I would say both of them are due for a large PB. Their styles are a little bit different. Madu, I think, errs towards consistency strats, and Cassio just has a tendency to go for almost everything. In races, it's a little different, but he learns like all the most difficult strats. Is he gonna go for the top jump though? No. Yeah, definitely understandable in a race. Most people are waiting out that last top. It's like a 35-second death if you die there.
Yeah. Go back to the right before the cat. So it takes a while.
Yeah, it's a rough one.
And good looking fight from both of them.
Yep. Yeah, Cassio missed one hit, but didn't lose the 3 cycle. Not too bad.
Yeah, since Cassio started the timer a little bit late, it's going to be off, but I think they're relatively synced in terms of real time, so...
Yeah, it's like a 157 top for Madu and probably like a 159 or 2 flat for Cassio.
Yeah.
So, pretty solid starts.
Solid start.
It's really easy to just get completely bodied in top in a race. It's like you don't have the benefit of of a reset. I mean, top is just such a difficult stage. And then they don't get any break here because the next two are also going to be very difficult.
Yeah. Definitely in attempts, you can really reset the heck out of the first two screens in top. Probably the two most difficult, I'd say.
Yeah.
Close to, I guess, but...
Alright. Cassio gains a cycle on Proto there. We should kind of expect to see that. Cassio's mashing is quite good. But Madu had a very good fight as well. Alright, both going through the dark room, really clean.
Yeah, no hits from anyone.
Beautiful.
Small, small mistake at the end by Cassio, but really. He's catching up, I think.
Alright, let's see what we get here. Okay, Madu has to turn back.
They're both doing this at the same exact time, so
okay.
it's double nervous.
Okay. Cassio had a really, really good set of parachutes. Madu had to turn back a couple times, so you see Cassio picking up quite a bit of time.
It's about 2 seconds behind.
Yeah.
Just the entering the boss. About it.
Okay.
Yeah, close
both take 2 hits in the fight. Madu got a pretty good pattern, but it's also pretty difficult to get the quick kill on that pattern. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of different. Especially in races, just all the you get different patterns from the parachutes, and then different Shadow Man patterns. It's like that.
Yeah, it's really hard to follow 2 people doing parachutes at once.
Same time, kind of thing.
Yeah. But I definitely saw the Cassios were good, and that Madu had a couple where he knew he wasn't going to make it and had to turn back. So at least he made the proper decision there. That's really important to just not die there.
Thankfully, thankfully, Prissy's helping us out. Seems like Madu's only down by, or Cassio's only down by a second, so pretty dang close.
Yeah, Cassio with basically a perfect screen 1, and you can see that he catches Madu there.
Yeah, synced.
Beautiful. Beautiful. One of the hardest screens in the game, and Cassio made it look easy.
Both look like they're getting the zip, yeah. Nice.
Yeah. And Cassio again picking up more time in that room just with better mashing.
Better movement too, yeah. Uh-oh.
That's a painful mistake.
At least he got over him on that push or coil jump.
Yeah, I've done that way too many times. That's a rough one. But
the one bonk leads into several bonks kind of thing. It's tough.
Yeah.
Tough to recover.
Yeah, really easy to chain mistakes together there. All right, another critical room here.
We wait with bated breath here. Oh.
Yeah.
Might got a little bit less life lead. I don't think it's like a break point. It's hard to tell because he gets hit by the hopper. So if he gets hit by either the Shadow Man or the hop thing, it's always got 1 health. Oh god, now I'm just extra nervous.
I'm hoping Cassio knows his damageless fight here. Something you don't do often in attempts. But it looks like he... Nope. Okay. Scared. Cassio scared me. Okay. Everything's fine? Everything's fine.
Everything is good.
That's not how I would recommend. I wouldn't recommend doing the second phase that way for the damageless fight, but, it all worked out.
Yeah.
So we got both runners through Gemini without a death, and that is great news for a race.
Yeah. On the needle. Whew. You think it's like a little bit more of a relaxing point in the run, but that second screen with needle is like, I don't know, like there's a lot of places you can kind of screw up. It's not necessarily like a hard screen by any means, but Cassio going for Buster Strats, the first screen, trying to pick up a little time. Let's go.
Nice, you got it.
Yeah.
You probably saved a half second there. Pretty good.
Oh, was that the one jump? Hold on, wait, Cassio? A little. It's hard watching both of them.
Yeah, that's pretty fancy. Not a lot of people go for that. You really need to be confident in your jump mash.
That's super hard. Yeah, his mashing is on point right now.
Hey, he plays with that overhand grip.
Okay, cool.
Like for the some people switch to that for like mashing sections. He just plays the whole game that way. He's
Oh wow.
like he's playing on the keyboard or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I switch on certain screens.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely hear of that more than I hear of people just playing like the whole game like with a mashing grip. Right. Madu with a pretty solid needle. Cassio's not too bad.
Double high jump,
Okay.
Madu. Cassio picks up a little time there.
I'm actually not even sure if that's true.
Oh, really?
Killing him in the middle is pretty good. Like when he does the headbutt at the end, it's just very slow for the explosion to track off the screen. Like double high jump is not as bad as it seems.
Okay.
Those are probably like fairly equal patterns, I think.
Okay. You're the expert here. I thought the high jumps, you like don't hit him as quickly as you can. What would
You
be
definitely-
otherwise just kind of like standing on the ground.
Yeah,
So I
you
thought that's probably
don't.
time loss, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think it kind of equals out with him dying on the ground in the with the other pattern that Madu got.
This should definitely be a run where the lead might change with all these snake zips and just fast.
Yeah. Yeah, at least like there are so few places you can die in Needle and Snake compared to the first 3 stages.
Two.
Wow,
Really
beautiful.
smart.
Yeah, right?
Jeez.
Yeah, they're gaming right now.
This guy's game to game. Madu taking a small hit on there, but I hate getting hit there. It's like so much lag.
Yeah. Oh,
This is
didn't
the
get on
rush
Jet. That's okay. That's the correct decision, though, I think. When you miss
Yeah.
Jet, just go to the ladder.
Good game sense. We're gaming out here.
Presence of mind, as they like to say. Woo! These snake zips, man.
Let's go.
4 for 4.
4 for 4, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Is anyone gonna be bold enough to try some
I'm gonna
single
say
block
no.
slides?
Definitely
Yeah, I'm gonna say
no.
I'm gonna hope no. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
Okay.
the current iteration of the strat is like pretty high success rate for the top runners. It's just again, it's such a bad place to die. And when you know you're close, like you really don't want that to be the decider.
Yeah. How
So
much
worst
are you
pattern
willing
for
to risk
Madu.
for...
Worst pattern for Cassio as well. That was an interesting fight for Cassio. I don't know if that was intentional.
I don't think so. I think he meant to stay on the center platform.
Yeah, it was like a weird damage boost in the middle.
Oh, I must have missed it. This is hard. This is tough. I haven't done this in a hot minute for a race that's just very close to being synced the whole time.
Yeah. You see one person do it, and the next person 5 seconds later.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cassio staying hot on Madu's heels, just making sure that Madu feels the pressure. Knows he can't make a mistake or Cassio will overtake him.
Both getting a good movement. Screen 1.
Yeah. Okay, Madu gets his cycle. Ooh, Cassio a couple cycles behind where he wanted to be there, so Madu actually picked up time on that fight.
But just one screen behind.
Ooh.
Not that far.
That strat's hot.
Yeah.
Cassio did the no stop there. Oh no! Stage is impossible.
It's almost like every stage.
This is the hardest easy stage, you know? It's like nothing seems that difficult, and then you do it and you just like lose 3 seconds every time and just wonder where it went.
Yeah. Thankfully, one of the games and one of the routes where you don't have to do all of the Yoku blocks. Kind of cruise past it.
Madu saying Magda is impossible as he just cruises through it, no problem. Okay, nice
good
pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah. See what Cassio gets? Oh
So-
man.
1.5, I think, the difference or so.
Yeah, 1.3, something like that.
1.3. Okay.
Always lucky. No, they both got the bad snake pattern. I would say Cassio's luck has been not great. The bad magnet, the worst snake.
Yeah, a little bit worse.
Yeah, and his shadow pattern wasn't as good as Madu's either.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like it's not the difference in the race right now. Like Madu is definitely ahead because of his play and not because of luck.
Yep.
Where are you going, Madu?
Tough menu.
I think he just missed his right input, and so when he pushed start to exit the menu, he just switched pages again. That would be my guess.
I always feel like the only menus I can do are the ones where you do press B. Like just my goblin brain just always presses B when I get I'm speedrunning.
Yeah, especially like if you're going to coil or jet from shadow or something. Like you're just like, oh yeah, jet's on page 2, push B, but you're already on page 2. That's just like such a common mistake.
Yeah.
Anybody that learns about the B menu, like always just B's on every menu,
yeah,
like, until they figure it out.
So I wonder if anyone's gonna go for the rush. Okay, Cassio's going for it, and Madu's kind of going back to Buster, so he's not gonna be doing the Shadow Man proto fight, I believe.
Nice.
If he's going back to Buster.
Nice coil.
I really think this strat is cool. I need to like mess around with it in the lab a bit. It looks really cool.
Yeah, it's a cool strat. It's so hard to save time with.
Mm-hmm.
But it definitely is faster if you can pull it off.
Cassio's pulling it off. He's just taking the lead right there.
Yeah, it's still a menu to do, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He deceived you.
Botched the menu a little bit, too. That was not my fault.
Yeah. He definitely caught up in this stage, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Part of it was the strat, part of it was Madu's menu adventure. Oh!
Ooh,
Madu misses the D-boost. I think Madu maybe didn't know that he had enough health there? That looks like 14 or 15 to me, just from... This is very low resolution where I'm looking at it, but...
Yeah,
it looked like enough health for the D-boost. I don't know if Madu missed the D-boost or if he didn't like have confidence that his health was enough there, but it looked like enough.
To me, he looked a little far away from it, so it looked like he was just playing it safe. That was my impression, but I was like looking at both simultaneously.
The timers are not synced, but the game feeds are
gameplay
relatively synced. Yeah, so you can pretty much go by that.
Yeah, just use Madu's time as reference for the time being, because Cassio is just going to be wrong by like 10 seconds or so.
Yeah, and this is indeed a best of 3. This is game 1. We got Cassio with like a 1 second lead here. He gets a really sweet jump to the ladder there.
Both taking the D boot.
Oh,
interesting.
Yeah, Madu catches up a bit. Both get a dozer
Interesting.
kill. Nice.
He just jumped off the ladder and was like, "Take this, dozer!" immediately. I hadn't seen that. I have someone do that, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little risky in my opinion, but we like the dozer sit box is magic anyway.
Yeah. It's some dark magic for sure. Big guard kind of stuff.
Right. The jump there. Okay.
Clean.
Pretty smooth stages for both, yeah.
Very synced.
Yeah, Cassio had a little mistake early, and Madu had a little mistake in the jump block screen. Ooh. Madu gets the best pattern.
Cassio.
Yeah, and Cassio gets the worst, so Madu continues to have better luck in this run. And now his lead here is...
Yeah, it is making the difference now. It's that close. It's kind of crazy.
Okay. 16, mid-16 4x, 8 robos is very good for a race.
I'm gonna say Madu's only ahead by like 0.6 though. It's 0.75. You know, it's very, very close.
Cool. Well, so I'd say both are on like, I don't know, pretty comfy 34 pace, like mid 34.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Now we go into the Doc Robot stages. Can do the
Oh no!
that triple
Cassio.
slide there is tough.
Yeah, I don't go for that on on account of I've died to it many times, but
Yeah.
it's a shame. It's you're trying to squeeze time out of every stage essentially.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's like watching or not, if he knows he's behind. But I respect going for it, you know.
Double slide there too. Oh my goodness, I thought he was dead there.
Yeah, that was close.
That was a very early jump. But Madu having a pretty smooth Doc Gemini here. On this impossible stage.
Yeah, see how his fight is.
Noah makes a good point there. Depends on how far left you are. So yeah,
makes sense.
Madu kind of pioneered that version of the flash fight.
Oh, really? Did he?
Nails it. Yeah, that's a kind of a hybrid strat between like the safe strat and the fast strat. We'll see Cassio probably go for the faster strat here. Oh, didn't quite make it, so he's gonna basically end up with what kind of that's about where the old strat gets the kill, the kind of the safe strat there.
Yeah.
Madu is a little bit faster. Yeah, I was just about to say that like you can do the Doc Robot stages in any order. People tend to do Doc Gemini first when they're doing PB attempts because this is the most dangerous one. You kind of just want to get it out of the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think so far in the tournament, I've only seen Pot Dot do a different Doc Robot route kind of thing.
Yeah.
The only person I've seen, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. It's funny because there used to be just like a wide variety of different Doc Robot orders, but over time they've all kind of coalesced on the one that these two are doing now. Part of that was the GDQ relay. People kind of syncing up on one route so that the race would be easier to follow.
Oh, that's nice.
And then, since like so many of the top runners were doing one route, it seems like a lot of other people, as they learned the game, kind of followed suit. Even though there's not really like a huge difference, especially in a race. Like you can do them in any order.
Yeah.
You're not going to reset.
We don't have Madu's audio up, but it seems like he got it because it looked like he had the setup correctly for the.
Yeah, and there's not a year of lag going through this grenade screen. So
yeah.
Only 6 months of lag. Yeah, Brizzy pointing out that Madu continues to win the luck battle over Cassio. But
Cassio's going into this with full health, which helps a little bit.
All right, one clutch jump for Cassio.
Let's go.
Feeling spicy. All right, sick for Madu here.
Yeah, nice stuff.
It's a neat little wood fight. Jump over the leaf shield, take less damage from the falling leaf so that the health drop at the end refills you for less. Also, it's less laggy to jump straight up like that rather than get hit. It's a 4-frame jump. Alright, Madu gets the needle transformation. Shoutouts to Prizzy. Alright.
Gets a good double hit. Yeah.
Yep. Alright. I think Cassio picked up a little bit of time in this stage. He's obviously got a little bit of a road to get back in this after the death, but nice fight there too. I think that was a 60-30. Pretty good pattern from Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, still about 20 seconds, yeah.
Cassio's gotta pull out. I mean, Cassio's the player to come back with the essentially less consistency, more difficult strats, sort of. So I think his his style kind of lends a small edge to the current circumstances of what he has to go through.
I think so, yeah. Alright. The airman fight is very difficult. I think both go for a similar strat. Let's see. Okay.
That's the zip.
Nice zip.
Nice.
Oh, he's going for the door kill.
Oh,
nice.
nice.
That was hot. That's not easy.
Very nice. Yeah, that's tough.
Madu gets high-low spawn from the parachutes.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no, Mr.
Bleed! Oh, this is a 3-cycle. Ooh, rough.
Yeah. Unfortunate mismenu.
I think Cassio one of the few runners
time.
Cassio gets Cassio's one of the few I think they can deal with the high-low spawn from the parachutes. His jump mashing is nutso.
Yeah, yeah. Now does Cassio go for some of like the Wily 5 and 6 mash strats? His magic just seems really good. Like I feel like he could, but I don't know.
He does the Gamma, but he doesn't do Wily Machine.
Okay.
That almost requires a double mash. Madu actually goes for the Zero Snake Machine, because he has a double mash grip for that. So yeah, Madu will do both Wily 5 and Wily 6. So he's actually got the strat advantage there. Using that X3 double mash for good.
Pretty clean back half for Cassio as well.
Actually, I don't know, but yeah, pretty good. I'm actually not sure if the double mash on Wily 5 is like more similar to what you do for the Bs in X1 intro. Actually,
the intro stage.
Yeah, it might be more from that than it is from X3. I feel like the X3 double mash is usually on the ground? Can't remember.
X3?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't really know. This is sort of out of my realm of speedrunning knowledge. I don't know a bit about X and X2, but...
Somebody told me there'd be a quiz. Madu's cruising right now.
Yeah. Cassio's starting to run out of time a little bit for... I mean, he got Wily stages a lot of variance there. But, I mean, Madu is just not really making any mistakes yet.
I really like what Madu did at the end of that metal fight. I see a lot of people don't do that. He knew he had one hit left, and so he jumped and shot and made Metal Man jump into it. Which gave him just a better kill position. Yeah.
I never
Definitely
thought of
something
doing that.
I'd like to see more people do on the last hit.
Yeah, it's cool. I didn't realize it worked that way. You can just kind of make him jump.
Yeah, because he jumps when you shoot, and so if you shoot from the ground, you're like more likely to kill him lower.
That's smart.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh
no, Cassio.
Cassio, no.
Cassio. You know what? I didn't notice if Madu got it or not.
Yeah, it's also just a little hard to tell without his audio, but...
Right. Madu was a body hit away from death there, but he managed the fight very well. Mm-hmm. He has a really good quick fight. One of the better ones out there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is his race to lose for sure.
Ooh,
oh no! Out of Gemini.
Yeah, going for the music deep spawn in Doc Spark is like obviously I mean, there's technically a safe pixel and a risky pixel, but even the safe pixel is kind of risky.
Yeah. I got destroyed by that when I was racing Fatso. I went for it twice and just never got it.
Yeah, and it's just such a rude checkpoint there.
Yeah.
Sends you back to the beginning of the level.
I mean, I kind of like knew I was behind, so it was one of those things.
Yeah.
And Xio probably knew as well, you know.
Yeah, I'll learn. I mean, yeah. You gotta take take whatever chances you can you can muster, I guess, but just tough for a second and a half. You kind of think about like, oh, Cassio.
Oh.
Cassio. This might. This is a miserable spot to be in, where you have no laser.
Yeah. What do you
like? Okay, well, you switch to Shadow Blade here, and then you do the first half with Shadow. Well, no, he's not going to do that. He's going to do it eventually, but he has to. But,
There we go.
Oh man.
And I'm not sure if he knows about the other weakness for Metal Man. Oh no. Was that intentional? It looked
intentional. That's
intentional.
like the shortest. It's like the shortest jump I've ever seen. I think he may just like at this point the race is over, so he might just want to like actually play the stage normal, just for the sake of practice. Like why not? Because that's a game over right there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going for the game over. I think that makes sense.
Yeah. What's the backup? Is Hard Knuckle does 4, I think, to Metal Man. There might be something that does 2 that's like maybe better than Hard Knuckle. Like you might want to do 14 hits, but I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, is it Spark or something?
Maybe that seems right.
Spark.
That seems right.
I remember like reading about this after I screwed this up in a race. So I was like, I don't know the backup for how to defeat Metal Man, or like what he's weak to as well. I think it was Spark, but could be wrong.
Yeah, I want to do that little turnaround slide in Wily 2. Madu's got a lot of strats he's brought to the game that are like consistency strats, but not slow. You know what I mean? Like they're the type of strats where you maybe give up a couple frames or something, but makes things a lot easier. All right. I think. Oh no!
Oh,
Did he get it? He almost saved that.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, he kind of just like missed turning around after the first hit or something, and he kind of just like moved a little bit, and just kind of screwed up where he wanted to be after the hit.
Yeah, I've been in the position multiple times where you're like trying to hold up and mashing, and you just like catch a diagonal, and then something similar to that happens, and you have to like try to reposition yourself on the second jump. It's rough.
Yeah.
Like you can salvage that, but it's tricky. Oh, really nice first hit for Cassio, but triple snake and needed to wait for them to leave the screen.
Smashing is too good.
Too good.
Too good.
Like, I don't have to worry about that. Takes me a second to get 3 snakes out there.
But yeah, I think at least for now, I think both runners are probably in a pretty comfy spot one way or the other, where it's like seems like one's gonna win and one's gonna lose, obviously, but I feel like that allows both players to go into get used to the end game, do your comfy strats, sort of you may know the outcome, but like you get to practice like what you want to do for the end game. That's what would be going through my head, I suppose.
Yeah, totally.
For this.
Yeah, thankfully I think there's some time here for Cassio to kind of shake it off and kind of mentally prepare for the next one.
Yeah,
I think.
Get your bearings kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm practicing game. Doing double slides, you know.
I know, man. Cassio really doesn't hold a lot back, even in races.
Yeah.
Dude has like 33 3x movement in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing that's very difficult as a speedrunner to decide on like what strats you're ready for and what kind of levels of consistency you want to go for. You know, it's like you want a PB and how many crazy silly strats do you need to pull it off of like what you're looking for?
Yeah,
I feel like everybody kind of approaches that differently.
totally, and especially when you're overdue for a PB. Like when you're on pace to get a PB that's like 30 seconds faster, like you're 2/3 of the way through the game and you're on 33.4x pace and your PB's 34.17. Like at what point do you just like take out everything just to get the PB? It's I don't know, it's tough. And then like a race is a whole other thing. Like everybody's got to make that decision of like what from my PB attempt stays, where do I play it a little safer? And that can vary from race to race, like what just how you're feeling and the margin between you and your opponent.
Absolutely.
Oh, let's see. Nice.
Ooh, nice. Nice
Level
button.
3 jump there. Yeah.
Oh, not in a great spot for Cassio.
Oh!
Ugh. Almost got on the jet. Okay, you know, you shake it off, you get all the bad stuff out in this run.
Yep. The goal is to make so many mistakes in race 1 that there's none left to make in races 2 and 3. Alright, let's see. See if we get the Zero Snake here. Woo! What a gamer.
Nice.
Not the bees! They're coming! They're coming!
They're gonna follow you too!
Oh no! That bee is just your pet now. Like you just let him follow you for the rest of the stage, I think. Just adopt a bee.
Taken to the sanctuary after the run. Mechanical bee.
Like you're gonna come fight Yellow Devil with me. Alright, and then we should see Madu go for snakes to finish it here. 33-35. That's a really good race time.
Very nice. And get your GGs out.
Well, that was definitely not enough health.
Yeah.
No checkpoints in Wily 2. I think not only has Cassio died a few times here, but he's taken like some of the absolute worst deaths you can take in this game.
Yeah. I mean, I think he was 6 pixels off in Doc Spark. You get that. That's like an 80. Yeah, it's like a 20% chance of dying there, and then you lose 50 something seconds. That's always just a really rough run.
Yeah.
Dying here is terrible. I mean, it's been rough.
Like all he was missing was like the death to Airman or like the death at the end of Doc Needle. Like he took almost got to show off something really cool there.
Super zip. Can you make it over there with that?
Oh, you
like,
can, yeah. Oh, yeah.
My god, really? You can zip that far underneath the platform or something?
Yeah, so what it is when you slide off the platform onto Rush just acts as like a platform extension there. And so like your slide continues out over the spikes as long as Rush is there, and then you just need to like jump out at the right time and like land on Rush's nose.
Oh, I see. So you just make it far enough on Rush Coil itself to be able to jump over the platform. You're not like zipping underneath it.
No,
okay.
no.
I was like, how is that even a thing? Like, oh my
Oh,
god.
you're gonna try again? I don't think that's far enough.
Oh.
Oh man.
Walks through this place.
I don't know, man. When I get out of sync with my speedrun, this is what it looks like. You know, like how a task can desync? Like it'll just play like task level inputs, but it'll be like a couple frames off or something, and just like it completely breaks. It just doesn't work at that point. It's
I've had
just
that
like
happen for Doom a lot of times. So I watch speedruns, and it's just like the input files, but if you don't set them to the correct map, it's like the same inputs on different maps, and all this kind of goofy stuff that doesn't work is happening in
yeah,
your game, and it's really funny. Almost
yeah,
akin to what's going on here.
yeah, yeah. I think Cassio is just like desynced. This is indeed a best of 3. Hold on, need to give Madu the win here.
I'll never get tired of that sound of like all the shadow blades hitting Yellow Devil at once. Always great. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna just try to finish this out in practice. He was kind of goofing. It seemed like he was goofing around a little bit, but
It's like
nothing stopping him, I guess, right? It's
oh,
not
yeah, he can
illegal to keep, running.
Now I'm wondering about just like the absolute like BM play of like you're losing race 1 and you just drag it out for hours until your opponent just doesn't want to play anymore. Well, nobody
The
said
slow
that I couldn't
slide.
take 2 hours on race 1.
Yeah.
There's no rule against it.
Hey, I was trying to finish the game. We all support you, Castio. We all support what you're doing. Just keep on keeping on. Whatever you want to do.
But I've been here exactly where Cassio is. I did a race in the practice room at GDQ, a Mega Man 3 race. I think I got like a 43 or a 44. It looked exactly like this.
I've definitely had similar races in Zelda 1 where I was playing and it was just like, I'm just gonna take all the time, just try to finish this one out.
At some point you just lose focus, you don't care anymore. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
Like what else? What else can happen?
Yeah, it's been nice to see you and a few others like continue pushing this game. And it seems like this tournament kind of brought on a bit more of a like lowering the time of records and everyone's PB and stuff. It's been really nice to see. I feel like that's always a byproduct of like tournaments going on, and it's kind of living, breathing speedrun history kind of stuff in motion.
Totally, yeah. Tournaments are really, really good for getting turnout for a game and a lot of people to work on it and bring their times down. Mega Man 3 was pretty hot before the tournament.
Yeah, that's true.
Grinding for his 33 for like a year. Like Becco's been playing it for like probably about the same.
Yeah.
There have been some major grinds happening for a while now, and yeah, it was good to see the turnout for this tournament. We got a lot of the very, very best runners.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, pretty.
I mean, it's like top 4 or 5 in the tournament, I think, at least.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I think of the 33 runners, we're only missing. I guess it's Darko, Cool Kid, and Ohan, but
yeah, okay, that's right.
Still, like a pretty large percentage of the top runners for sure.
It's okay, Cassio. Take your time.
Is he gonna use Needle here? Or
Got
is he...
2 Naduas. Okay, it looks like he's ready to set in the timer.
Oh, is he done?
Yeah, it looks like it. Well, we'll see. Yeah, good game 1. Madu is super clean. 34-36. Or, what was the race time? Probably lower than that, right?
Let's see. On race time, it was 34-36. So I think it was like a 34-35, if his splits were accurate. Okay, well, let's get them started up with another race room. And yeah, this is a best of 3, so Cassio can shake that one off and try to force a game 3. But obviously, very, very good run from Madu there. Cassio's was solid up to a point, and then kind of became a comedy run. But, these things happen.
Game 1, God, there are so many broadcast and commentator controls here. Given Madu +1. Or did you already give him +1? Oh no. Yeah, you already did. Alright, I will not mess with the stream overlay.
Cathio's Wily stages were so bad, we just gave Madu another win.
Well, that's it.
That one felt like 2 wins, let's be honest. I'm not sure if anybody has tried the rolling seriously for like NES speedrunning. I'm not sure if that's the case. I kind of wonder if any of like the Contra runners have tried, but
Oh, for mashing?
yeah. I'm not sure how. Yeah.
It's so hard in this game in particular to have a kind of rolling style because you need to be in command of both buttons and the D-pad a lot as well. I mean, there are certain times when it's like, you know, you just need to jump and mash, but I don't. It just seems really hard to kind of like, because in Tetris, it's like you're doing the D-pad rolling and not the button rolling, and you don't need to do the D-pad rolling, right? So it's a different sort of set of skills.
Yeah, I think like if you like ground mashing, you might be able to translate that technique because like that wouldn't be too dissimilar from like holding right in Tetris, right? And just like mashing the piece. But I don't know, like because when they're rolling the D-pad, and so they don't really. I don't know, but then they have to push A to change the piece. I don't know, like it's probably doable, but I don't know. It seems like you'd have to put a lot of work into it, and it would probably
a much different grip than anything that's ever really been rolled out, I guess. No pun intended.
Yeah. Alright. Looks like we're ready to start up the second one, so let me get them going. Alright. I'm rooting for a close race here. I'm excited to see a game 3 myself, but
yeah, I'm Team Cassio. I definitely am one of those players that's more I'll do the riskier strats in hopes of small payoffs because I am small brain. Not that Cassio is also small brain, but
waiting for the qualifier there.
I'm stupidly not afraid of risk, and I think that's like a somewhat of a downfall.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's no wrong way to go about it, really. I mean...
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, like, do the riskier strat and just do it for years until it's not risky anymore, I guess.
I mean, you know, last run, there was... like, it was close enough for 2/3 of the time for those strats to actually, like, make the difference of, like, who's winning and who's losing. So...
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I mean... like, you're not in the wrong for, you know, pushing yourself.
This is actually, like, closer to 4 than 3, isn't it? Let me try... Give me 1 sec.
But yeah, we got game 2 here.
Alright, that's closer.
Cassio's making a small lead at the beginning. Let's go. Yeah, hey everybody in chat. Hello, Brian Ford. Good to see everybody. All-star combo. I agree. I think we all are an all-star combo.
No false humility here.
Yeah, right. My ego is not existent or whatever.
Yeah, thank you for joining me. It's always fun to do these races and have a partner, but I've also had a few different partners throughout this tournament, which has just been a lot of fun. It's always nice to just sit here and talk about Mega Man 3 for a couple hours, and
yeah,
appreciate you joining me on the mic.
Oh, no problem. I really wanted to at least get in one com. I'm happy to help where I can. I've just been pretty busy, so. I
thought Cassio might go for the top jump there, just because that was a pretty like solid top stage. was like a
Yeah.
EV level top stage. But he still was prudent there and waited it out. I'm actually not sure. It's been so long since I skipped the top jump that I don't even remember like how much time it saves.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like
Like a second or so?
maybe I would say a second, but I don't know.
Cool. So it's almost a reversal of their first race. Cassio got a similar time to what Madu got last time, and vice versa.
Yeah, really doesn't matter yet, but it's nice to see Cassio ahead. You know, he's kind of like picking his feet up off the ground.
Yeah,
After kind of a rough game one. So.
Yeah. I like seeing game threes in this. I've been fortunate enough to cast a couple of really close matches in this tournament, so I'm hoping my presence will a game three and a very close game three as well. Whew.
Ooh,
Hot
that
fight for
cycle.
Cassio.
Yeah.
Like, not only did he hit the cycle, but he was just like, "Come on, floor open, I'm ready."
Yeah, like, hurry up! I'm ready. I know that was 28 hits, like exactly. I don't think he shot one extra shot.
No, he didn't waste any. Yeah, that's impressive. I love when it looks like that. Okay, both struggle with the dark room a little bit.
Yeah, slipping a little bit, but still ahead. It's Cassio.
Yeah, it's a tough room. One of the rooms I think if you speedrun this game, you practice up there with just about anything else. Ooh, misses the A+B there.
Yeah. Super low to the ground parachute. Oh, it's the same with Madu. Same.
Yeah,
exactly,
okay.
Basically. Well. All right, we're even. Well, I think he was like a platform ahead or something, so Madu lost a little bit more time. Relative.
Oh my goodness. So this is troubling because now I don't know if he picked up a one up. I tend to not pay attention to those things, but
I don't think he
you
did,
definitely don't want to
have
game
his audio, and I don't think he picked one up. But
yeah, I didn't hear one. So like you definitely don't want to game over here. So
yeah. Come on, Cassio.
Okay, we're
Nice.
good.
Nice.
All right, so that's fine. Like obviously you don't want to die twice there, but
Looks like he's about plus 12 from Madu.
it's got to be a little more than that, I would think. Maybe not.
I think he got the kill. Still in the fanfare. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're probably right. Shows what I know. It's actually a little less than that. That's like 9 seconds. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. It was a really quick death because he died. I think it was like off the first or second platform both times. So it was like, I mean, almost as quick as they come for deaths. But hopefully,
I mean,
you know, living on a razor's edge with zero lives rather.
Yeah, I wonder if that changes his approach in Gemini, or if you just like the plan was never to die in Gemini anyway, so play it normal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like obviously you kill a lot of enemies in Gemini, like a bunch of tadpoles and stuff. So like hopefully he just gets a one up, and then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
You take Rush Marine and you get like a one up for free, but I don't know if you do that when you're behind 9 seconds. I don't know.
I don't think you rush Marine.
Nah.
That's really slow.
I mean, it's like 4 seconds or something. It's not too bad, but yeah, you're already trying to play catch up, and you're down 1-0. So probably not.
Is it really only 4? It just feels like eternity with the lag and stuff.
Yeah. Well, it depends on how well you do it and how much like lag you're reducing.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, Cassio had a really good first screen again.
Yeah.
All right. So Madu going through single blocks.
Lines.
Cassio right behind. He is gonna rush Marine.
Okay. Yeah, maybe he does want the health or the extra life. Yeah, I probably would have. I mean, pretty smart.
Yeah, like it definitely is something you have to consider. Whether it's the right decision or not, I don't know, but yeah, like a death in single blocks, that's a game over. Like the race is just over. Like you're not catching up from there. So
yeah,
this at least gives him a chance.
And Madu not having the greatest Gemini fight.
No,
So
and
opportunities for Casio.
whenever I see a really weird phase one, like I'm always a little worried about a potential soft flop too. Okay.
Ooh, ah.
Okay. All right. We should be good from here. Cassio is really making me sweat these Gemini fights, dude.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Casio did grab the E-tank as well, but I mean, you have the E-tank on the ledge if you need it at the end of the single block slide segment. So,
Ye-
you know, every little
Yeah.
bit helps in terms of safeties, and
Yeah. I
it's just one of those like, man, I hope Madu's like doesn't play perfectly again, so I can like come back. You know, by doing a safer strat that loses a little bit of time. Hard to
Yeah,
say what's.
this comes up in tournaments a lot. Where you ask a runner, like, what is your strategy when you're behind? You go for everything? And like my thought has always been, well, it depends. Well, first of all, it depends on like the skill gap between you and the person you're trying to catch. Like, you think you're gonna catch up just by being faster than them, right?
Yeah.
If you're fairly evenly matched, it's like the only way you're really gonna catch up is if they make a mistake anyway. So you kind of need to put yourself in a position where, like, okay, well, what are their most likely mistakes, and am I within the margin where I would catch up if they died to say Doc Gemini screen 1 or something? You know what I mean? And if you're within like 20 seconds or something, then you may be better off just hoping your opponent dies.
Yeah. I felt like I was in that position when I was playing Fatso. It was just like, well, I know he's a lot faster than me, so I'm going to sort of throw everything under the kitchen sink at him in terms of harder, slightly faster strats, just to try to catch up. But
Yeah.
I mean, they're at a much more similar skill level here, so
Yeah.
I could definitely see, you know, I could see Cassio's decision making as just not what I would do, but I mean that doesn't mean it's wrong at all.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see when we see the final margin, probably.
Yeah,
Although,
into
so
Snake.
so many decisions are changed, you know. Yeah, I don't know. It's a chain reaction of decision making based on where you're at.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
we got like a 15-second lead or so for Madu here. Snake Sips were just perfect the first time. Madu nails his again.
Can Madu get the 4 of 4?
I feel like even for top runners, it's just really rare to see.
So hard. It's so hard to
Snake
be so
Sips
consistent
this
at it.
well in a
Yeah.
race. Yeah. Whew.
Ooh, Cassio, let's go.
Yeah, this is hot. This is what I live for.
It's honestly just the coolest way to save a second in almost any game. In almost any speedrun, I feel like it just looks cool, it's hard, it's satisfying, it's nice. Love Snake Sips.
That was a tight little last slide for Madu there.
Yeah.
Eight for 8.
My god, these two.
We are watching some. Oh! So Cassio didn't do the extra slide, and it's also scary.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they nailed the hard parts and kind of been just sort of almost making mistakes here and there on the easier parts. Like, it's been scary.
Alright. Madu gets the middle pattern there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Madu definitely had a kind of a shaky stage there. I'd say Cassio caught up a bit. Oh. Cassio gets the same pattern, but Madu fought his a little better. Yeah, it turns out Cassio probably picked up like a second in that stage. Probably could have been, 2+, but...
Yeah, both had pretty good stages. I mean, Madu had a slip up after the snack zip a bit, but other than that, it was pretty clean.
Is that actually Madu's strat for Magnet? I saw him jump in the first race as well. I thought he maybe just like had time to slide early, but he did the same thing here, so that might actually just be the strat.
Yeah, might be. That's what I was thinking. Alright, Cassio, let's get that cycle. Yes. Oh well, almost.
Yeah, a little behind. It's still fine.
It's still a little faster than Madu's, but yeah.
It's funny that he failed that first Springer kill twice now too. Oh. How about just miss both of them and kill them anyway?
Alright. Like, thank goodness I can overmash. Like,
yeah, and his two eyeball kills there, he just got all 6 of those shots in on his jump. That's just not. It's not how anybody else does it. Honestly, might be laggier to do it that way, but still, it's impressive looking.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what pattern we get from Madu here. You're hoping he shields and you can kill him in the middle. He gets it again.
There you go. Cassio, get the same luck.
Definitely can use those 1.3 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Gets the good luck this time. Madu's execution was a little crisper. Just you want to, yeah, but not too bad. So Madu kind of maintaining his same lead through those couple stages.
Madu's not having the menu mistake here.
Successfully find Shadow Blade this time.
Cassio was the one doing Rush Coil Shadow Blade strats, so...
Yeah, it gives him... Oh, that's not a good rush position there. Ooh, okay. And then he had to wait out the hammer ball. Pretty costly mistake there for Madu.
Yeah, definitely it's like 4 or 5 seconds. Ish? I don't know. You gotta like resummon and wait for it and then jump. Like, it seems like it was a bit.
He's so happy that Cassio does my monkey strat.
Very satisfying strat, I'll say that.
And then Cassio also like bullied me into going for that fastest room on the last monkey, and it's nice to see that he does that too, because if I'm gonna do it, then and he bullied me into it, I'm glad he does it as well. Oh, that's okay. This has still been a pretty good. That's like really the first mistake for Cassio here.
And that's not even a bad one at all. Like,
no,
having to 2-jump a dozer, like that's crazy.
Madu with cycle flow on that proto fight just barely missed the cycle. Yeah. Let's see if Cassio was a little slow on his proto fight last. Oh, jeez. Okay, he got the rhythm back and at least was only 1 cycle slow. So
I felt like he nailed it last time. Was that?
He didn't quite. You want to kill him on the? No, you want to kill him on the top platform.
Oh, okay, but it's like 1 jump before that. Okay.
Sure, yeah. Okay, and nice Cassio gets the little deboost fight at the end there. So
just a fanfare away.
Yeah, so Cassio had a pretty good hard man, and Madu's was not quite as good. So definitely picked up some time there. Probably like 3-4 seconds, like you said.
Nice little break here. I feel like Spark is always the most consistent, easiest level.
Yeah, I've seen some deaths in the tournament though.
Well, now you got me worried. Like, now I'm scared. I was happy because I thought it was gonna be a small break. And now it's...
there's no time to be happy.
Oh god.
This is Mega Man 3. Take your good vibes back to Zelda.
Get your posy vibes out of here. Could die at any moment.
Alright. Dude, Madu's having a really good stage here.
Both of them.
Not paying any attention to my doom saying over here.
Yeah.
Sweet. Cassio having a good stage too.
Cassio going for the close dozer kill. I wonder what happened. I don't know. Like an inconsistent strat. Not that it lost him any time. I was just like kind of curious about it.
That's a buster strat, usually, to shoot from the ladder there.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at that. Easy spark every time.
Yeah, like I was saying, cool, comfortable Snake or Spark Man. You know, we're having a good time.
I gotta
Chilling
say,
out for 2 minutes.
I didn't pay attention to Madu's turtles in the first race, but I would say overall, Madu is benefiting from some very good luck.
Yeah.
Although Classic gets the 2-jump here, so
Yeah, that was good.
both get the best spark pattern.
Slightly more than a fanfare away, so maybe Madu picked up a second.
Yeah, Madu had a really clean stage.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to think of like any mistakes he made there. Might have been pretty close to his gold. Did we decide that Madu has, like, his audio is working or not? Should we switch and see? I mean,
We could try.
I didn't get any audio when I checked him earlier, but here, let's see if this works. Okay. A little bit louder, but
Yeah.
okay, cool. So I probably should have done that a while ago. I wasn't 100% sure it was actually working.
Oh, Cassio's having a rough time on screen 1.
This stage
He just
is
had a
so
lot of
difficult.
drops.
Ooh, that was really smooth there. Jumping over the flame, like reading that. And... Oh, Madu getting a little stuck. Oh, okay.
Gotta go bottom route. Oh, there's a little bit of time.
He almost looped before the first door. No.
Cassio,
Doc Gemini just
Oh.
yeah, it's just Doc Gemini just having its way with both runners right now.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, Madu missed a shot. At least he got the middle kill as well. Or still.
Yeah, he salvaged that really well.
Yeah. For having
Let's
that
see.
missed shot.
Cassio couldn't quite get the faster kill here either. But he basically ended up with pretty much the same fight that Madu had. I think Madu was a little closer to the door, but pretty similar. Nice.
Madu making it out of the underwater section. Cassio's turn. I feel like once you get past that, like, second set of spikes, you're good, because it's like getting drops there, it's so catastrophic. Like I just always freak out. But once I'm past that part, it's like, okay, well, you know, it should be good.
Cassio's health is really low here. It should be fine. Oh, he's going back. Okay.
Going back for the HP, nice.
Yeah. He would have been in an awkward spot if he got hit in the ladder bug room, so I kind of get that.
Bubble from Madu. Nice.
Yeah, he executed that. Like, he got the second hit in on the 2 bubble, which is tough.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 bubble for Cassio. Yeah, his luck is much better in this race. Turns out he didn't need the health, but you don't know.
Hard to tell. I mean, if he got hit one more time, he would have needed it, so...
So after all that, I guess Cassio picked up like a second.
Yeah.
They both had pretty much disaster Doc Geminis, but that's
Yeah.
kind of to be expected.
They were
So,
both
Madu does
classic.
Yeah. Every Doc Gemini is a classic Doc Gemini.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't think we'll see the clutch jump from Madu here. Oh. Cassio struggling a little bit there. Oh, I think Cassio didn't get the music despawn. That looks really laggy.
It does.
That is, yeah, he did not get it.
Yeah.
So he's not going to go for the clutch jump.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. That's probably like a 13% bad luck for Cassio there, and probably cost him like 3.5 seconds or something.
Still in it though, honestly.
Yep. Clean wood fight from Madu.
At a
He's,
dangerous
really-
section up here too. Never know. You know, could die at any moment.
I shook you to your core. You're already having fun here. What are you talking about?
I don't know, you instilled this like fear in me and Spark, man, and now I'm just freaking out on every section with a pit in it.
Madu with a really well executed Dark Shadow.
Yeah.
Clean stage. He's playing really. I mean, Talk Gemini notwithstanding, he's playing well.
He really has been very consistent this whole series so far.
Yeah, it's just kind of what he does. Like his whole tournament's been like this.
Well, definitely some more dangerous sections up ahead. Careful, Madu. Cassio's still going with Buster strats. Love to see it.
Yeah. When you got the mash, you gotta go for it. Doesn't save as much time on the first main of Dock Needle as it does on Needle, but in both cases, you don't have to worry about drops, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see the swag coil spawn for Madu there. Ooh. Alright, didn't quite get far enough, but okay. Still a really good fight. He made the
like 2/3 zip, sort of.
Yeah, he made the most out of that for sure. Okay, pretty smooth parachutes compared to last time there. Oh, the overzip.
Oh, the overzip. No. Still gets the 2 cycle at least. Better than last time.
Yep, but this is shifting more and more towards Madu right now.
A little further ahead on the same screen.
It is a
30-second-ish screen though. But you know, ain't that far.
Yeah. There's not too many screens longer than this one. I guess the Wily 2 spike screen is probably longer. Yeah.
That's like 35, 33, something. I forget.
I can't even remember either, but it seems longer. Ooh, Madu jumping over the health, even though he has almost full health. Shame.
That's always hard to like kind of.
It is, yeah, especially against black.
Yeah.
Especially against the black background, it's like so hard to tell like how much health you're missing.
Yeah.
Beautiful fight from Madu. When someone loses 10 frames, I need to let them hear about it. Oh no! Cassio!
More than 10 for Cassio!
A little more than 10.
Dang.
See, what you did wrong there, Cassio, was you were supposed to kill him about a second faster than that. Don't worry, that advice is free.
God. World record holder tells him how to do the speed run.
You know, that's just how you get better. Oh man.
Alright.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
I've made that mistake before too. When you try to like double shot the laser and you fire the second one a little too soon. Like there can only be one at a time. I'm always torn whether I should kill him with 2 magnets or take the deboost like Madu did.
Yeah, you gotta pick up the refill, so it's hard to say. I mean, if you're confident you're not gonna get hit, it's probably better to not take the deboost. But I don't know.
Yeah, but then obviously like you miss 2 hits in the metal fight and you're giving that all back. So
yeah.
Okay.
Nice fight by Cassio.
Yeah, for sure. He got really close to the door there.
A little back deboost as well. Oh no! No.
That's a bummer. I get it, but
God, it's the same thing happened to me. Like I totally get it. It's just, it's so hard to see that happen.
I also just can't see the pixels on the feed that I'm watching right now, so I don't know whether he's just getting unbelievably bad luck on the risky pixels or what.
I want to say it was the risky pixel again, but it's hard to tell exactly when it's like you're looking through the feed and it's composite, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Man, I love Madu's just wiggle snake shots that just drop down on Quick, man. They're beautiful.
That was nice.
Fortunately, that's probably going to be all he wrote for the race, unless Madu has a Wily 2 like Cassio had last race.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, you know, death's knocking on every door and every pit and every spike.
I mean, he's going to need to die on every pit and spike. There's another nice metal fight. Is Cassio done? Wait. Was he typing in chat or something? Okay. I'm pretty sure the fight had ended for long enough for him to be moving there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I don't know. I probably would have gone for the risky pixel in the situation Cassio was in there. So I don't fault him. When you're like, there's just not enough race left that you think you're gonna catch up without. It's a tough call. It's 5 and 6, so like.
It's also just a lot of respect for Madu, right? It's like,
yeah.
I'm not confident he's gonna make a mistake. Like, I need to be the one that kind of pulls ahead here and comes back.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I got that. I know.
Yeah. I think in Cassio's position, like, if you're 16 seconds down going into Doc Spark or whatever, like, that's within the margin of a Yellow Devil quick kill miss. And, like, Madu missed the last one. You don't really necessarily expect him to miss it again, but, like, there's your margin right there. But, I don't know. You can also catch up without that mistake if, like, you get your 2.5 in Doc Spark, you get good turtles and he gets bad turtles. Your refights are smoother. Like, you can make that time up without a giant mistake.
No, a small. There's a lot of places where a small death will be around that amount of time or more. So, I mean, like, you know, not every. I mean, you know, like, you die in Wily 2, like, that's more than enough time. Miss Yellow Devil. I mean, you go on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, and if your odds are 5 and 6, like, you know, you get the 16% and you die, and that is what it is.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like, you didn't lose the 2 races because you died to the music despawn in Doc Spark. Like, he was behind in both of those circumstances when he went for it.
Yeah.
Like, really, Madu just didn't give Cassio much choice. Like, honestly, he's just played too well.
Yep. So far, it's been a single death in Shadow Man. That was it.
Yeah,
that
it's a pretty short one.
The only mistake, really. And that's about it, you know, 12-second mistake. I guess he missed Yellow Devil last time, but that's true.
Alright. What's Madu LMAOing about?
just saw why. Definitely I mean, that's gonna be a 3 cycle, so... I mean, well, I think there are strats to get the 2 cycle right here. Let's see if he can do it.
Oh no, what are you doing? Okay,
oh, he messed it up! Did he get it? No, he didn't!
Please don't die. Okay.
Ugh. Not that too much difference between a 2 and 3, I guess, but...
Yeah, like, the question is, would the fight have gone that way if we were still within 15 seconds? Like, maybe. I don't know if Madu does that Yellow Devil strat always, or if he's just goofing off because he's up a minute. I think he has, like, a safer Yellow Devil kill he would have probably done if it was closer. I could be wrong about that, though. But yeah, that's basically the margin that Cassio needed.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right.
But I kind of get the feeling Madu was kind of goofing off there.
I don't know, I mean, he messed up the first time. And
yeah,
he also had that margin, but, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hard to say. I guess we'll get to talk to him after about it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, Lee will be the question that I have on my mind. Alright. We're not doing any coil shenanigans. They're falling down there. Man, not too often that you get to see a top 10 runner get a 3-cycle devil.
Yeah, right? Refights was always my favorite stage, favorite thing to practice, just favorite part about this game. Always like seeing it.
Refights are so good in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was...
I feel like boss fights in this Mega Man game in particular are just like really lend itself well to like a very fast-paced refights.
Totally, yeah.
And it's nice,
Woo!
you know.
Yeah. I mean, Madu definitely could have skipped.
Madu
definitely could have. I was gonna say Madu definitely could have skipped the health there, but that was a really sweet shadow fight.
Yeah. But yeah, you got like the boss intros are really quick. The damage you deal to them is very quick, so the fights are very fast.
Yeah,
sliding, so you're moving through very quickly to the next capsules.
Yeah.
Everything
short
about
iframes. Yeah, you deal a lot of damage. Yeah. So much going for it. And like all these fights are slightly different from the stage fights because the goal is like about skipping the health and finishing it to the left, and so it's not even like you're repeating something you've done before. It's so sweet.
And the capsule where you start, each refight puts you a little bit further to the right as well, right? So it's
right, yeah,
a little bit different than boss fights themselves.
Yeah, and like there's only a couple of these fights that I would say have like kind of trivial execution to them. Like Top Man is, pretty simple, and like Magnet's fairly simple, but like the rest have pretty complicated quick kills.
Yeah.
And like RNG is not okay. Good, we're fine. And RNG is like not a huge factor. It's like you can get unlucky and maybe lose a second or two, but it's not too bad. Just a 2-minute display of skill.
Alright, it's gonna take like a game over here on Wily 5.
That would really be something.
Like...
Death looking around every corner.
No.
You almost get to flex the 2-jump.
Overall, pretty good showing from Madu. A little bit slower than the first completion, but I mean, mainly a lot of that's just coming from one death.
Sure. Like definitely getting to the point of the tournament where you kind of expect a 35 probably wouldn't win a race, but the Doc Spark music despawn death is a rough one. All right, GG Madu.
Nice double mash to end it out. Your GG's out for Madu.
So, yeah, that means Madu's going to go on to face Prizzy in his next match.
That's going to be a hell of a match.
Sure is. Both very consistent runners.
Mm-hmm.
And a rematch of a winner's bracket match between the two.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You took me to losers. Revenge. Revenge match. Did not expect Cassio to go for the 2 snakes to the right. I thought he was just gonna do it. Snakeless because his mash is so dang good.
It is. There's just a difference between very fast single mash and double mash. Unless you're Elo, and then your single mash is basically as fast as double mash.
I guess that's a good point. It's a completely different technique altogether.
Yeah. Because we're talking, like, Madu's jumping double mash is probably 16, 17 hertz. And Cassio, we're probably talking like 12, 13. Alright. And GG Cassio.
GG Cassio. Tough stuff with the Doc Spark music desyncs and stuff, but pretty well played outside of that, you know.
Yeah, what can you do? The first race in particular, like, both got through the first 3 without a death. Snake stages were awesome. They got to the end of robots, like, very close. Both, like, 16-4x. Then Cassio just, he took that... Was that the one he took the Doc Gemini first screen death?
The first game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
That's a pretty common death. That's a tough one.
That's the classic. I mean, that's
classic Doc Gemini right there.
Good pace Doc Gemini classic.
Oh, yeah, let's just go die in screen 1. Go back to the beginning.
Trying to squeeze out one extra slide. Game slaps your hand.
Yeah. Not this time.
Not this time.
Oh, I should probably get them an invite.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just sitting here like, oh,
Yeah, how do we do that?
Like, I wonder where they are.
Yeah, do we have the... I know we talked about it earlier, the last matches of the tournament. I think this was, I want to say this was losers quarters.
Yeah, so let me pull up the bracket real quick.
I think there's a
basically the winner of this, which is Madu, is gonna face Prizzy. There is a winner's bracket final match between myself and Becco that is scheduled for Sunday at 4 a.m. Eastern. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
And the loser of that will face the winner of Prizzy and Madu. And then the winner of that will go back up and have to basically beat the winner of myself and Becco twice, because it's a double elimination. Yeah, just the time differences between West Coast US and Japan.
It's T, yeah.
Hi, welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
That was very entertaining. Thank you for the race. Congrats, Madu.
Thanks.
Cassio, looked like you had some rough deaths there. How are you feeling about it?
I mean, I think this game sucks because you cannot be so unlucky. I didn't get it a single time. I died a bunch of times and tried again, and none of them worked. I'm certain I was not in the wrong pixel.
Yeah, I unfortunately just couldn't see it. But so basically, what do you think? Risky pixel for the first try on both races?
Yeah,
risky just didn't get it.
Both races.
Yeah, that's a bummer. I mean, the odds of missing that twice obviously would be like 1 in 36. But then you said you missed the safe pixel too.
Yeah, I thought it was the safe pixel, but then I died, so I'm questioning myself. But I remember that you can die with the safe pixel, so yeah, probably happened.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that happens. Madu, you played super well. Obviously, the 34-35 in race 1 is a fantastic time, and Yellow Devil shenanigans notwithstanding in the second one, like that was a very good race as well. Can you explain to me Yellow Devil? Like, I know you have the double mash grip. Do you have a safer Yellow Devil that you would have done if it was close, or is that not a thing? Do you always do the jumping double mash?
I actually never go for double mash.
You don't?
Yellow Devil. I
Okay,
never
okay.
go. And I knew I was really far ahead from Cassio in both races, so I tried to go for it.
Yeah,
And
okay. That makes sense to me.
I've done some practicing, and I was getting, with, let's say, some kind of consistency the fight, not the one jump, but the fight itself. And I think it was Saturday, I was struggling so much with the normal fight, to the point I actually learned the yard setup for the the fight. And before that I was like, okay, I'm gonna try the double mash a couple of times to see if it works, and I was getting. And the first time, in the first Yellow Devil fight, when I tried to do the setup that is easier for the double mashing, I accidentally had my finger slip on the pad, so I moved. And I tried to save by going for the standard fight, but I missed by, I think, 2 shots.
Yeah, I mean, you still got like 7 hits on the first jump or something.
Yeah,
you still got really close.
And in the second one, I was like okay with my finger position, but my grip for the double mash was weird. When I tried to fix that, I let go the up button. That's why I messed it up so badly, and I had no idea how to do the fight on the left side.
Yeah, Cassio, I would definitely recommend that you watch Maru's Yellow Devil from the second race if you didn't get a chance to see it.
Okay. I'll try.
It was pretty good.
Jeez.
I guess back to Cassio, like you kind of were in a similar position in both races, just kind of chasing for the most part. Obviously, the first one was really kind of back and forth through the robos, but just any thoughts on playing from behind when it's close like that? Does it kind of change your perspective on like what type of stuff you want to go for, or what was kind of your thoughts as you were kind of just barely trailing Madu in both races?
Yeah, like in the first one, when I died in Doc Gemini, first of all I got really tilted because it was a really dumb death. I could have just skipped that slide, but I thought it was good, so it took a while for me to get back into it, and I was feeling pretty good by Doc Spark, but I didn't know how far behind I was because of the timer thing. So I thought I needed to gain as much as possible, so I went for it there. And it failed. And in the second race was more, I was behind from the beginning, so I was just, throughout the whole race, I was feeling really nervous because my movement was not as good. And I was going really close to death in a bunch of places. So I was really scared. Throughout the whole race, I went really safe in Doc Gemini. But anytime I didn't have too much risk, I would go for the fastest strat I could. So, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't seem like you held back too much. What's always interesting to me is the top jump, because like you go for a lot of risky slides, but top jump is one that you always kind of play it safer. Is it just because that's stage 1, or do you think that that's somehow riskier than some of the other stuff you go for?
It's just because the movement never felt very good by that point. Okay. Like the stage was still shaky, and I was still doing like weird mistakes on my movement, so I'd rather not try to go for it. But every time by shadow, this kind of goes away, so it's just that I was not fast enough at adapting in the races.
Makes sense. Madu, you have any thoughts about these couple races and things that you thought went well, or things that you want to clean up before your rematch against Brizzy?
Yeah, I actually had some points that I want to talk a bit. The first one is lately, because I've died a couple of times in Wild 1 during pace in the yoke block screen. I decided to just go for the jump over the block,
Sure.
and I got a gold doing this stretch.
Oh wow.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Low gold.
So yeah,
Go.
it was far right. Turtles, I think Fasta wanted to ask about it.
Oh yeah. Your luck seemed really good in just
Yeah,
overall.
I'm really annoyed by that. I don't want this luck during races. I want this luck when 33 pace. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Congrats on the
seeing
goal,
luck
that's awesome,
of
yeah.
Madu's fights, I was not feeling like I had a chance if it got to wide stages too far behind. Also, he's just better at wide stages than me, so I was not confident. I was trying to squeeze out everything I could in dock stages because of that.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
and now taking on the other side about the luck, I think I wasted all the luck in the wrong places. That I got that high-low parachutes in dock
Oh, you got
middle.
it twice?
It was 0.4 behind my gold in that stage.
Oh, in that first
Oh.
race?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, that stage seemed really good. And when you get the airman quick kill like that, like you always have a chance at gold.
Yeah, exactly. I think
Yeah, that was a sweet fight.
I think in my gold I got the fight, but I either missed a despawn on the dragonflies, or got a really rough pattern on the parachutes. But the high-low is by far the hardest. Also, I think it was on race 2. On race 2 I had done probably both my best shadow fights, both the fight and the refight. I think I never got those two fights like that before.
Yeah. And then the second one, you're just like, you're about to go, and then you're like, yeah, I should probably get the help.
I tried to grab the health, and
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. And it was because it was a very short slide.
yeah, and I tried to grab and slide fast, and then I missed this lead. Then I tried to go back.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's why I had that weird movement.
Was your spark in the second race like kind of close to your gold or no?
I think it was 0.5.
Okay, good stage though.
Yeah, it was pretty clean. I think I've done some small mistake on the beginning of the level.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you had some really good stages in there. I gotten kind of used to like watching you do races and just like you don't make many mistakes. Like it's really impressive how clean you play overall.
Yeah, I usually like to play in a way that I can do the same every time, even if it was in a race or not.
Yeah. Any predictions for your next race against Brizzy?
I think Prezi will take this one.
No way.
No confidence. Come on, man.
It's
won
not much
already
about
once.
confidence, it's about not having that much time to play and practice. I'm currently working my final papers for the college.
Oh,
Okay.
I see.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, I have to do one delivery in 2 weeks, so it's pretty rough right now.
All the pressure is on Prizzy. He better win.
Now you're the underdog, Madu. Now you're the underdog.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess you were before, but
yeah, I was.
you're the extra
Our-
underdog.
Our races, our first race was one day after he got that insane PB.
True. That's a tough act to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, about the tournament, I'm really happy to be. I think right now it's the top 4 if you count the upper and lower bracket. So I'm already really happy with my performance overall.
Yeah, definitely have a lot to be proud of. Obviously not over yet. We'll see what happens from here. But if next match is your last one, then definitely have a lot to be proud of with how you played. Do you have any questions, GM? Sorry, I've been kind of hogging it.
No, I've been kind of listening and sort of absorbing. Oh, it was just a great race and good luck to you, Madu, against Prissy. That's gonna be exciting. I was just gonna ask any final thoughts from you, Cassio. I was gonna turn it back to you if you wanted to say anything. About the match.
Just want to say that you should never practice before the race. It's everything that went right in practice is gonna go wrong.
Aww.
True.
Practice
Yeah,
a warm-up run just before the race, and it was so good.
Yeah, I guess
so
I
few
wanted to do.
mistakes.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to ask if you've got any other like speed plans. If you're gonna keep playing Rockman 3, or maybe try something else, or what?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play Mega Man 3 until I get
3.
really close to my goat splits, like at least 30 seconds away from my goat splits. I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Right now
Yeah.
I'm almost at PB of Shame range.
For those that don't know, we're coming up on another classic Mega Relay. I think in a couple months or so. I'm not sure exactly what the dates are, but are you planning on participating in that? Either of you?
Yeah, I might try it for Mega Man 5 there.
Ooh, okay.
When's going to be the qualifiers?
I don't know that we have like set dates yet, but I think it's been suggested that it's going to be like
Earlier this year, right?
mid to late March, I think.
I think if it's mid-March, I can try to practice a bit. Or if not, I'll try to join the races just for fun. And if I made to the relay, it would be nice.
Okay, cool.
But for now, I'm still going to focus on Mega Man 3 on my free available time. For the other speedrun, I'll actually start to practice Super Mario Bros. 3 to take a bit away from my head from the failing so much on the 33s. So
Sure, that's
have-
understandable. You've been at it a long time.
yeah, I mean,
And
I'm
like-
not going to stop playing Mega Man 3, but I'll mitigate between those two. Also,
Mario 3 stole Louis, and now it's stealing you too.
It was decided even before I started with Mega Man 3.
Oh, sure, yeah. No, I mean sometimes you just need to step away for a little bit because like you're right there. But yeah. Okay. I mean, any final thoughts, Madu?
Yeah, I'm really happy with the races, even though I tried some dumb stuff at the end of the games. Of course, I'll never wait for it if I was like 15 seconds ahead, because I knew Cassio could game and grab the win if I didn't had a really comfortable lead to go for the stuff. So
Yeah, I mean that was a 34 1x with the devil kill, so that's a really good first race.
Yeah.
That's gonna win a lot of races going forward even.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just okay. I'm gonna try just to see if I can get in. Unfortunately, we didn't saw the not easy there. But yeah, thanks for having us, and thanks for the commentary. It was really cool to hear you guys while I was playing.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Thank you, GM.
Yeah, no problem. It was a lot of fun. Just being here, just watching these pros do what they do. Felt pretty good. But
Cool. Yeah, thanks for racing. Thanks as always to SpeedGaming, to Mello for putting this tournament on. So got some hot races coming. So
Yeah, there's a hot race
please look forward to it.
on Sunday, right?
Yeah, just got to be up at 4 a.m. Eastern and you get to catch it.
All right, thanks.
Set your alarms.
Set your alarms, wake up early, or stay up late, you know? It's kind of right in the middle.
But yeah, thanks everybody.
Yeah, take it easy. I guess we will sign out here.
See ya.
And thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye bye.